Oh, what's up, squishy people? Neil Beowulf here, and this fine evening we are going to play some No Man's Sky because apparently my copy of Hell Is Us is not going to get here till Monday. Rich, I I don't know what's up with game delivery times lately, but like the last 6 games have not been delivered in a timely fashion. I don't know what's up with that or why that's even a thing. But apparently, the days of getting games like next day or same day delivery are long gone. And I don't know why. Entertain you, Mr. Funny Man. So, this guy I know, he told me the other day that he was going to go searching for an S Class pirate freighter, right? Because he didn't have one. And the same knucklehead messages me today and he's like, "Oh, I already had one." I thought it was pretty funny. What's up, brother? How you doing? We're gonna play some of the No Man's Sky today. Oh man, I tell you though, my workout today was I was I was not feeling it, man. I was supposed to do arms and I failed myself. It did not go well. I did like 2 sets of curls and some tricep pull downs, and it was just like, meh. So I don't think I'm gonna take a rest day tomorrow. I'm gonna do something tomorrow. Maybe legs to make up for it, but we'll see. You didn't even remember they existed. I haven't pursued one of the pirate freighters yet. I don't actually run into them very often. But yeah, I mean, how do they compare to like the regular freighter? I mean, the regular freighter has kind of more space than I know what to do with. So I don't really know what I would really even do with a big old pirate one. But yeah, tonight I think we're gonna the Sentinel capital ships. Oh, you can get those too. Who messaging me? Is that you? Oh, that's the whiff. What's the whiff one? What's whiffy one? She's telling me that the littlest one can have his shoe back, but or shoe have electronics back, because he couldn't find his shoe this morning, so he couldn't go to school. Even though I'm pretty sure he's got like 17 pairs of shoes he could have worn. But how do you get a Sentinel capital ship? I know how to get them, but how, like, you can get them? Oh, what's what we doing? The Ned Hamp system. Proper hell planet. Alright, first order of business is we gotta find a planet with some pots. With some potty pots. Oh, we should call in the freighter so that we can access our exocrafts. I mean, do we need our exocrafts at all anymore? Or could we just, like, not land our Corvette? Why are there so many icons? Am I still in, like, multiplayer mode? You think so? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can have a Sentinel capital ship. I feel like you don't really... I don't know why a Sentinel capital ship would be built for piloting. You know? Let's see here. Options. Netty network. Anyone? What? No. It's friends only. Now PvP with anyone? What? Friends only. Friends only, man. Which essentially means like nobody. So still though, the absolute best thing of this update was the shut up the voice. Like no more notifying me every time my anything gets low, no units received. Legit, it's legit. It's amazing. Easily best thing. It's taking me to the galactic core. We're not really interested in that. Man, we got to get our various drives reinstalled. It's true, but there's a quest involved. There's steps involved with making that palatable. I get where you're going, but I mean, even the Sentinel ships like that, it doesn't make real sense why they're pilotable, even with the quest involved, because they're completely autonomous or supposed to be. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but I really don't think you could pilot a capital ship, because how would you? Like, if there's a Sentinel capital ship, it's shooting at you, and you pretty much have to destroy it. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, if you want to Google it up, feel free, but I don't think you can get a Sentinel freighter. It would be sweet, though. You are right. They do look cool. Is this 2 systems with... Dang, that's 2 systems, no parts. Hang on, we totally got the... Shit, we don't have any tech slots, though. How is my ship still a C rank? Like, my parts are predominantly A and B. So how then is my ship only a C rank? I actually don't know how to upgrade it, I guess. Maybe we get a Thunderbird class cockpits. I am either gonna need to learn some tech slots or get rid of some stuff. I can still use them for cause, like, do I really need shield strength 15%? So here's a question. If I delete it here, does it stay on cosmetically? I mean, can I even? No, so you can't even. No, you can't even delete it like that. All right. All right, we're gonna have to figure something out. I guess we could just summon it any system we're in. So maybe this particular ship was not necessarily meant to traverse the stars as your regular ship is. All right, this play's got a few minutes. Let's do it. I saw some interesting Survivor type games today that I would be interested in getting. There was like a top-down one called Monsters Are Coming, where you are a castle built on tank treads, and it travels, and it's basically like the Survivor thing. I thought was pretty cool. Like interested in pirates. I think this freighter might just be McHosed. Underwater fly zone. Underwater fly zone. What would we say that means? Okay, be super cool. Can I change, like, oh, yeah, you can. Power diverted to engines. Like, I just warped in. Why would this stupid-ass pirate even be after me? Like, get off me. I want to leave. I'm not interested. Wow, let's get out of there. Not a care in the world. Alright, now then, back to business. Activity. I would be interested to know why are none of the planets actually showing up on my radar. We still need to find a full water planet and build an underwater base on it. I still want to do that. Ancient bones. Ancient bones. Man, no, we want party make parts. Ship parts, baby. Salvageable scrap on a fiery planet. Well, you know what? That's our option. Yeah, one of these days, I still want to just build an underwater base on a extra deep planet. I think that'd be really cool. I think it'd look cool, and I think it'd be fun to do. Fiery planet, huh? Alright, fiery planet seems fairly flat, which is good, because some of these planets are just like nothing but mountains and valleys, and they are a pain to traverse. Can we actually scan for... Actually, you know what we could probably do? Let's try this. So, let's scan like this. Okay, so... No, what? Ah, dang it. No, don't land! I don't want... Ah, son of a bitch. That's not what I intended on doing. I went to mark it, and it freaking put me back in the seat, which is not what I wanted. Alright, so let's mark that. Then let's get in the seat. Let's fly over to it, and then we'll just jump out the back of our ship, yeah? Ja? Da? Seems good, eh? I mean, this seems like a fair plan to me. The other thing I want to do is I want to put, like, the dock in the front of my ship so that I can just jump out the front. Okay, I thought we were flying low, but apparently we were still, like, super high. The rain... Whoa, what is this? Okay. It's quite bizarre. Change, swap a multi-tool. I actually have Basilisk Crown. What is that? What? No, I don't even know. I don't even know what freaking multi-tool we had going on. I think the Chrono Charger is like my default. What up, nerds? NASCAR 25 comes out. Oh my god. I mean, this game has come a very, 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 very long way since the days that you may have seen it. Like, a very, very long way as opposed to where it was. NASCAR games, on the other hand, I don't think it's probably, you're probably safe playing the old one. It's probably exactly the same. Berry Tech, not what we FTL. Salvage container. But yes, look, now we can have Corvette class ships that you can actually jump out the back of and make yourself. So that's super cool. Come on, jetpack. Have enough juice to let me get up there. Ah, nice. Well, I see no reason to close the hatch. Did we already ID the next one? We did. Sweet. Alright, well, this ain't too bad of a plan. Just jump out the back, bro. iRacing. Someone was in here. No, I think it was on Twitch. Somebody was talking to me about F1 racing games. And we actually tried an F1 racing game on stream. But what it really sucked because it had no music to it. It was literally just, you could hear the engine. There wasn't even the option of listening to music. It was car sound only, and I thought it was absolutely awful. How do you have a game like that with no music? Seriously. But apparently it's the thing for those F1 fan folks. But yeah, it didn't last long. We didn't play it long. It 100% was not my jam either. I should probably go back and play Gran Turismo 7 at some point. I do have that one. There are racing games I enjoy. I did enjoy Gran Turismo 7. I just imagine other games came out, and that's probably why I stopped playing it. Is this the multi-tool I usually use? Buttons? I know buttons. I know buttons. I do. I mean, this seems pretty... We got the neutron cannon. What is this? The polyphonic core. Ah, that's what we need for the autophages. Okay, yeah, I think this is my kind of a default weapon. But yeah, bro, you can totally build your own ships now. That's pretty sweet. But you couldn't advance. Yeah, Gran Turismo 7 has also changed a whole lot. I haven't played it since release, but yeah, much like you and this, I've just kind of been following the updates, and yeah, it's came a long way too. Let's plot our next. There we go. I gotta remember not to land because I keep landing by accident out of just muscle memory. I think you would be interested to know there, Lonnie, that I have actually played Fortnite now. But it was Lego Odyssey with my little one, because he's like, Dad, play Lego Odyssey with me. And I was like, all right, you know, it's Legos, sure. So no battle royale aspects to it. It was fun playing Lego with him. Oh my God, please don't get me started on Borderlands 3. It's funny you mentioned that because we were talking about it on Twitch Monday. Like, it's... What is that? Wait, your ship comes with a beam me up device? What? Oh, what? Is that new? Because I don't remember ever seeing that before. But yeah, anyways, back to Borderlands 3. Yeah, I don't think I've played any looter shooter before in my life outside of Borderlands 3 and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, where the story was so atrocious and awful that it ruined the experience so bad I didn't want to play the game. When Borderlands 3 first came out, you could not skip scenes, and they were awful. I still hope they introduced the ability to skip, like, the echo communications, because even those are atrocious. It's all bad. Tiny Tina's Wonderland, I didn't think it was possible to ruin Mr. Torg. I didn't think it was possible... Damn it, I landed again! I keep pushing square to get up and out of the seat, and that's not the button, so I keep wasting landing fuel. Yeah, I didn't think it was possible to have too much Mr. Torg in a Borderlands. They found a way. They centered him. They bleeped him. It was awful. Because they wanted to put out... I think Tiny Tina's was PG-13. And honestly, that did not do that game any favors whatsoever. Honestly, I do not expect the Borderlands 4 story to be good or great. It's honestly not why I play a Borderlands, but I do expect the story to not be so god awful that I don't want to play the game. I thought the gunplay in 3 was perfectly fine. I thought it was okay. But good lord, that... I don't even want to call it a story. It was so bad. But I think our story bar has forever been kind of tainted by Expedition 33. I don't know what year it will be that gets topped. Okay, so we do get like a teleporter, but it doesn't like seem to sit right on the ground. Odd, but I am happy it's there. Yeah, I didn't even really like the Vault Hunters in 3, to be honest. One small ask that I have for Borderlands 4 is I would like it if the NPCs actually call me by my Vault Hunter's name and don't just call me fucking Vault Hunters. Like, I don't know if that annoys the shit out of anybody else, but I don't like that. Sell your adult products. You do that, man. You sell them bad dragons to ladies that look like they aren't deep enough. I don't know. Whatever you need to do, man. Make that money. Salvage container. The fuck? Don't worry about it next. Look, he works in an adult store, man. If you need the toys, I got a guy. He's right there in chat. You hit him up, huh? He sell you a nice thick one. This is the 18 plus stream, just so everybody knows. Is that seriously a trading post in like a ditch? That is a trading post in a ditch. That's funny. Yeah, YouTube. Good old YouTube. Supposedly allows, but doesn't allow at the same time. YouTube's funny. Oh man, this is an extraordinary processor. See, these are the kind of parts that would be like super cool if you could actually put them on their ship, if those were like the S rank parts. I still am very unclear how I up the rank of my ship. And I say that because I don't think... See, like, the ship parts themselves don't have a rank on them until you put them on the ship. Which I find to be very strange. What's up, my Madros? Good to see you, brother. I hope you all well. We probably can't even land our Corvette at these things. But I am happy we found this in a pit trading post because I do have things to sell. Single boundary map, anomalous planetary location data. Oily cogs. Yeah, these we gotta get rid of these. Humming storage units. Sounds pleasurable. Weather tank, extraordinary process. 2.2 million for that thing. Dang. What was I doing yesterday that I didn't stream? I think I fell asleep. I overslept on the couch because it was like 5:10, and I was like, yeah, I got time for an excellent couch side power nap, and then I woke up and it was like 6:45. I don't even know. Whatever time I woke up, it was past stream time, and I was like, I wasn't into it at that point. But we're on today. We're on today, you know? Look, sometimes those couchside power naps, you get a deeper sleep than, you know, like if you went to bed. Like, even the kids were being loud as hell, and just my body didn't care. I was out. You know what? I might as well scan stuff. They are still working nanites. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I found a couple of cool Survivor type games that I want to play, but unfortunately they're still like not out or they're in early access. Actually, one of them wasn't a Survivor type game. One of them was like, I don't really know how to describe it. Maybe side scroller RPG, maybe? What was the name of it? Overlooted on Steam. And the other was Monsters Are Coming. It was kind of like that game you told me about. That was like a top-down survival type game. I can't remember the name of the game you told me about. Man, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know what the name of it was. The one you told me about. But the other one, Monsters Are Coming and Overlooted, I think would both be pretty fun to play. And whenever the one you told me about comes out, I'd be interested in playing that too. We might actually have Borderlands 3 before we have Hell Is Us, because apparently Hell Is Us, I'm not going to be able to, is supposed to be delivered like Monday. And I can't imagine that anywhere around here that sells games wouldn't have Borderlands 4. But again, I thought they would have Chronos New Dawn, and I thought they would have Hell Is Us, and they had neither. So big bummers there. Yeah, the scrolling one, that goes from either bottom to top or top to bottom. You told me about it, but if I can remember the name of it. But I am very interested in getting it. Told Nex already, right? Nex saw it, but Pacific Drive has a horror-themed DLC coming out, which is, if y'all, both of y'all were around for my Pacific Drive streams. It was like one of the first things I said about the game is how awesome it would be if it leaned in like the horror themes, because that game, it is very creepy. Like when you're out in the woods and your only light is your headlights, it's pretty creepy. It has all the elements to have to be a very good horror game. So I think they said it was November. So I am very interested in checking that out. More firebox crap. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I do need to take it easy. We do need to trim down our Corvette parts in lieu of hyperdrives. Because we are missing like 3, maybe 4 hyperdrives. In order to install the frickin' things, we're gonna have to get rid of some ship parts. Alright, this seems to be about as low as I can go. We can limbo no longer. Just hover it here, baby. Can't leave seat during critical flight phases. What are you talking about? What is the critical flight phase? And why was I in one? I didn't see any kind of critical flight phase going on. Where is my marker? Oh, down there. Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw the Pacific Drive trailer, but it's called Whispers in the Wind, I think. But yeah, very interesting. Oh, I'm getting Sentinel boundary maps from these things? Sentinel boundary maps. Okay. That explains where I got all those things. Is this something I should... What do these do? Man, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I play too many games where the inventory button is the options button. Strange shifting map. The chart appears to show the location of a nearby sentinel pillar. Oh. So yeah, it turns out, bro, all you had to do was hunt ship parts, because I got 4 of these damn things. And none of them were acquired by hunting sentinels. Apparently I've just been accumulating them by looking for ship parts. Ah, crap. I didn't hit square this time. Nice. Let's see. Just got lots of inventory space. Ah! Dang it! Did it to me again. I gotta step away from the chair. Just kind of auto throws you into the pilot seat. You're trying to hold square to tag it, and instead it puts you in the chair. I probably need to do the expedition again, because I realized I started a new save to do the expedition instead of going to the Nexus and starting it from this save file. I don't know if that really has any kind of impact. Well, yeah, it does, because I don't think I can claim the unlock rewards, but I don't think I get like the time investment nanites. Manipulate me, baby. Mama, manipulate. See, I wonder why the particular one told me it was going to give me a boundary map, but this one didn't tell me what it was going to give me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this beam is new. I don't remember ever seeing it before, but then again, I don't think we ever really used our ship in this fashion. But being able to do this definitely reinforces my point that the exocrafts just seem outdated and a little bit obsolete. So I hope they rework those to serve new purposes. Told me it's not my bad, man. My bad. I missed the message. Forgive me. Oh, what's it called? Zombie Lockdown Simulator has had 3 or 4 updates since we last played it. So who knows? Maybe they were watching my stream and they were like, you know what? Maybe the cart does need to double up on supplies. I don't know what's new. I just saw that it had updated a lot the last few days. So I think we'll have to jump into that again pretty soon and see what's what. Maybe the cart was supposed to be hauling double materials, and it just wasn't. Speed bug.
Dad, do you want ketchup with it?
What, baby?
Do you want ketchup with it?
Has it been 30 minutes already? Yeah, you better bring me the cheese and the ketchup. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this amount of ketchup. I got friggin' fried fish, and look at it. Look at the amount of ketchup he brought me to go with the fish. Like, what is this? What is this? It's nonsense. It's absolute tyranny. It's like not even enough for one fish stick. Frickin' kids. They were trying to hog the ketchup all to themselves. I know it. I hope he didn't get distracted. Nope, here he comes. Give me the ketchup and the cheese. Seriously, why do y'all bring me... Okay, that's not a better knife. Thank God. Oh, it's a whole new one. Okay, well, hang on. Don't go nowhere. I'm just going to do it like this. Let's just say...
The shield has the
I'm gonna just...
visible cheese shield.
I'm going to just eat a block. Here. Careful. Thank you, Goober.
Thank you. Bye.
We'll let that ketchup sit there for a minute. Yeah, I don't think I really need to slice the cheese. I'm gonna eat a block of it. Is that trashy? Yeah, I wonder what they would even do with the exocrafts to make them have more utility now. I'm still of the mindset we could absolutely use another underwater vehicle. Because the submarine, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. It never has. Man, 2 Zenith, it really likes giving me freaking reactors, man. Oh, right. Scan first, then get in the seat. Why are they moving? Is my ship bobbing up and down? I think they are. I think it would be fun to play some Overlooted. I didn't see anywhere to request a key. They're listed on Keymailer, but they don't have the request a key feature. Or they aren't listed as giving away keys. Same for the Monsters game. They were live streaming that game today on Steam. However, they had the chat set to only people that own the game. And it's not out yet, so it's just like having followers only chat on, so I was like, I just noped out. Couldn't ask him if it was going to come out on console, so I just left. Never put your chat on followers only chat. It's kind of... Unless you're being like hate rated or something, then it's understandable, but outside of that, followers only chat is kind of boo-boo. Where was this? I did mark one, right? Yeah, okay. Literally all I had to do was turn like 2 degrees to the right and I would have seen it. No, I had to do crap the hard way. Maybe this is more convenient than the Exocraft. Definitely with the nice little teleporter that they've added in. Like the Smacks Frog. Dig 'em. Oh, looky here. We got ourselves a whole bunch of parts, Cletus. Boot 'em and kaboot 'em. Intricate hydraulics, almost 2,500 years old. Come on. Come on. The Mooga. Caught my stuff in my face. We're going to do a little work on our ship. See if we can't get this thing upgraded to at least a B class. Number 1, that's funny. Because Nex has been here chatting and he's still number 2. Okay, that is an all-water planet. It's got to have the deep oceans. Alright, I am curious about this underwater fly zone. But space station first. I still... Maybe we work on that underwater base tonight. So yeah, I was playing this a few days ago, and I went to fly into the space station, but the tractor beam, for whatever reason, just wasn't there. So I just flew in, and it just like ping-ponged me around the interior of the ship until I exploded and died. It was no bueno. Okay, so this thing is usable now. Nice. Let's load this freaking thing up. No what? No what? We're gonna try and get this junker of a ship we got at least up to rank B. And we're gonna see if we can't get an underwater base started. And there's a all water planet in this system, so it could be pretty cool. I do hope, as long as our freighter's in the system, we should still be able to summon our underwater craft. Because last time we tried to build underwater, we had a few problems. Oh wait, wrong way. Oops, I was going the wrong way. First of all, something was wrong with the water planets because all of the water on the planet would disappear. So we would just plummet to the bottom of the ocean floor. And then it would reappear. It was weird. And then the base parts we couldn't get to actually function. So we had some problems. So we're going to reattempt it. Okay. We need a different cockpit because the one we had was a C rank. See, it kind of sucks because it doesn't tell me what rank these are. See, Titan gives me a 5% and an 8% boost. This one gives me a 2 and a 2. This gives me a 4 and a 4. But for some reason, this is the C rank. I don't know if there's other ranked parts out there. All right. Let's put the Thunderbird one on there. We've really got to get some of these gone. Because again, we need room, at least a little room for hyperdrives. That might do it. Let's see. Wrong button again. All right, good. We have some room. So, Atlanta Drive. Purple stellar bodies. I don't remember what the function of the purple ones were. When I get done eating, I will absolutely command a child to find us a kitty. This one takes living glass and indium. That indium could be problematic. We don't have any of the necessary ingredients. Let's see. Instability drive. Oh, that's not what we're after. We're after indium drive, emerald. Man, see, we need all of these drives. Let's move this. I wonder why these three linked up. Again, I really wish it showed you the boost. So 2011, 10. 2011, 10. But, like, if you pair them, this is supposed to provide some kind of boost, but I don't know how much of a boost it's providing, if freaking any. So see, even the Thunderbird class cockpit is a C rank. So how do we get our thing up to an A or an S? Lantern, idiom, emerald. See, these don't seem to be linking up either. So I'm not sure what the scoop is. And cadmium drive. Alright, yep, that's the last one. Fortunately, we'll still have the materials do that. Okay, so that opens up some new systems. Let's see. Let's go purchase modules. Trade advanced modules. Hmm. 0%, amazing. 42. We gotta try it before we add more stuff, right? 48. 52. Nice, took a 52. So let's go to purchase modules, basic modules. Okay, so the Thunderbird is the only one we have listed in our basic. Okay. So, since the ambassador class was listed as advanced, I am going to take that to mean that it is not a freaking C rank. Let's make it red. Oh, the metallic finish definitely looks cool, but that is not. Okay, yeah, that's looks freaking slick. All right, let's see. We're trying to get down the basics of our ship here. So that is also a C-class cockpit. So, that leads me to believe that there are rare ship parts that you cannot trade for. Perhaps the class of our ship is determined primarily by the cockpit? I believe this will require additional part hunting. But we mainly came here just to adjust our drives. Alright, let's go to that water planet and see about this underwater base. Oh wow, look at this. That's vastly different. Man, if there are more cockpits than just these three, I am legit excited to find one of them, because they all look vastly different. I like that my shield generator moves. Kind of a super cool thing about this game is what are they going to do next, right? Like, so this is an all-water tropical planet? Am I seeing that right? is a hot omega. No, it's not all water. There is small chunks of land. Bro, that noise is messing with me. What's that? That's my Starship teleport link. It's just gonna like what? Take me underwater? I guess one cool thing is you could fish off the back of this. There's an underwater settlement. Oh, that'd be pretty cool to see, actually. Let's go ahead and can't warp freighter here. I need my freighter into orbit. All right, well let's go back up and summon our freighter because we need our freighter so we can summon our exocraft, hopefully. I hope I have the friggin' underwater craft. It's gonna suck if I don't. Alright, freighter. Seriously, quit fucking around. Why won't my freighter warp in? Maybe we're just too far from orbit? Good, we just had to go out a bit more. Suborbital flight! Wait, was this the all-water planet? Or was that a different one? Hold on, let's make sure. I'm pretty sure this is the one. Oh yeah, look at that big old unloaded blue marble. So big it ain't even friggin' loading in right. Alright, I hope this place has like the super deep ocean. This will be a little bit bummed if it doesn't. Oh man, I like the reflection of the rings in the water. That is so cool. Man, look at that. Yeah, the sound effects on this particular planet are crazy. Finish this food and then we'll go for this dive. Orange kitty. Let me go demand an orange kitty. kitty ask is out there. Man, I should have used my Be Right Back screen. My bad. I should have utilized it. I went through the trouble of making it, giving it music, then didn't even use it. Dang. Alright. Let's see if I have it available. Is it just because it's not in the water? Well, that's a long way down. Alright, let's get in here. Let's see what we got. What is the flashing? Oh, it's my little side beacons. Alright, I don't think this is... Dang, this doesn't have the super deep oceans. Crap. That's what we were really gunning for here. This is just regular ocean. Nobody wants regular ocean. There he is. Oh. It's a giant squid. We want the super deep and creepy ocean. Try sneaking in, it's not connecting. Good. I mean, I said it to friends only, so you should have been able to sneak it in. You know, something we haven't really looked at lately is, you think there's any new frigate types? I don't know that I've seen them mention frigates in a while. Alright, seriously, fine, just teleport, damn it. Where, oh where can we find a super deep ocean? Do you have your birthday?
I'm not in the screen.
It's your birthday. Oh, go girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Give him some kind of love. You smell like outside, Sherbert. Have you been hanging around outside? Are you pooped? Are you pooped, Mr. Sherbert? Because you seem kind of tired, my guy. Sherbert, you seem exhausted. Have you been running around outside all day? Say, you were asked for. You were asked for, Sherbert. Somebody said, hey, I need orange kitty. Hey, get back here. Get back here. The wrong end of you is on stream. You were asked for. You were demanded. So come cuddle. All right, now we gotta find an all-water planet. Oh, Jesus, where do we even start? Maybe we work on the Atlantid drive, but that's gonna take a dissonant planet. I don't know if this is. Are we in a dissonant system? We are not. Oh, yeah, no, 2 planets? That's a pass. Yeah, don't miss your show bubbles. Oh, Big Yawn, you are tired. Water everywhere. I mean, can we get a dissonance in water? It'd be nice. Oh, there's a dissonance system. Not too many planets there. Yawn like crazy at 4 a.m. What are you doing up at 4 a.m.? Get some sleepies. Hey, Mr. Sherbert. My wife keeps messaging me and I keep doing it. Answer. Leave me be. Sanitarium. See, my hatch open. So yeah, it's a thing. but it's clearly warp related. Life incompatible planet. Well, that ain't where we want to be. Oh, an overgrown planet. Discovered by the man who sold the world. Nice Metal Gear reference. The man who sold the world. Where's our Disney planet? Bountiful moon. It's got ship parts. Which one of these bad mama jammas? There's our dissonance. Is it you? It is the bleak moon. Alright, we need Atlantid, which isn't very hard to get. Just need this here Disney planet. I think what I might have to do is actually hunt for this all-water planet off stream, and then just stream this again once I've found one. I honestly like the look of the other cockpit better, but I definitely like the full window of this one. Like, it's way more awesome having this much more visibility. Hailing channel, man, I'm about to shoot you down. Get out of here, I'm busy. Take your dang trade elsewhere. Elsewhere! Boy, get your trade somewhere else. Hey, old mountain. What is it, mountain? Maybe? I kind of can't see crap. I don't know if this is a mountaintop or if this is kind of like the regular land. Well, it did say it was a bleak moon, so... Oh, it just means desert. Okay, so it's just like we're in the midst of a sandstorm. Alright, alright, alright. Critical flight. What critical flight phase are we in? Hazardous temperature extremes. Sentinels. Answer to none. What does that mean? Answer to none. Does that mean they're just like rogue? Let's harvest up this Atlantid for our Atlantid drive. And we also need living glass. Ooh, we gotta figure that one out. You think it's just because we're on different patches? Maybe? I guess that makes sense. Alright, I need this weather to clear because I can't see crap. I'm pretty much telling that I'm wrecking all this freaking Atlantean. What if you were to use like a Sentinel shutdown on a dissonance on a corrupted Sentinel planet? I think maybe you'd get something interesting for doing that. Dost thou think we would? Why is some of my ship going? Wait, hold on. Oh, it just didn't load in. Like, man, my bay was missing. I was about to cry havoc, the dogs of war. I'm kidding, I don't do shit. Man, we still need indium for the Atlanteum drive. I really thought we had some materials in storage, indium being one of them. Then again, maybe not. Oh, our starship might have it though. I know we had some rare metals. The big Q being, where the hell were they? And which ship were we using? Using the Starborn runner. Here's a question. Since you can, well, maybe it's just limited to decoration. Since you can, like, apparently build on your ship, do you think you could put a landing pad on your ship so that, it seems like something that needs answered. Where the hell's the base computer? Oh, did you try already? Legit, where the hell's the base computer? Oh my god. Oh, I just had to be further away from my ship. Okay. Well, we about to Fafo. We're just... Surely I can't be the only one to think of this. Like, because, you know, people were driving around with, like, those, with, like, the ruin pieces built onto their ship. It makes me think maybe if we could build a foundation, perhaps we could also put a landing. Alright, hazardous floor wants to mess around. Alrighty, fine. Y'all all gotta die. Because as far as I know, there's no height limit. Why can't I go up anymore? That's weird. Okay, let's see. Doesn't seem like I can actually get to my base stuff on the ship. Okay, we should still be... Let's land it. Let's set her down, Moink. Okay, now we should be able to fly... Where we want. We should still be within the confines of our base. Or maybe not it. Maybe it just kind of gives you different menus? Okay. What if we... Let's see, let's just try timber floor panel. Doesn't look like it. Base out of range. Okay, so step one, we gotta get closer. I mean, we gotta land, like, right in there. I really thought the base space was, like, way bigger. Pretty much got to land on top of this thing just to make sure we're in the base. Alright, maybe this will do it. Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty awesome. And like I said, it looks like people were putting base building parts on their ship, so... Okay, we're like right there. Okay, good. Will it still give us that if we're up here? Yes. See, it says base out of range still. Like, why? How is my base out of range? Like, right on top of it. So how did... How are people putting all that other stuff on their ship? Maybe those were just counted more as decorations? See, there's two menus here, so we gotta get out of range of the ship to get to our base one. And I just don't think it counts as a. See, if we're within range of the ship, it says the base is out of range. That sucks. Would have been pretty cool. Would have been pretty awesome. I definitely think the Corvette is big enough to host a launch pad. For real. Like, it is absolutely big enough to house your ship. Like, it would be amazing if it just, like, lit up green for a second. Replacement. Well, it was worth a shot. It's actually, you can't, like, you don't seem to be able to jetpack above your ship. It's actually really weird. Well, I'm guessing all that other stuff just fell under, like, decoration. Bro, we can put fireplaces up here. Wait a minute, that actually gives me an idea. We're actually, where's the front? On the ass end of our ship. I have an idea. That might, which serves no purpose, but might actually look pretty cool. I just want to try this. Rotate it, not that way. Different axis. Different axis. Can't change rotation axis. Part cannot be resized. Ah! I want to, like, turn it the other way. Damn, it only spins. So my ship would have to be on flat land. I guess we could probably pull this off on a space station. I wanted to, like, line these with the fireplaces. It would probably just look pretty cool from the cockpit. Oh, right. There's a reason we brought our starship down. What if our Corvette was not our active ship? Crystallize. Where the hell did I get crystallized freaking helium? Pirate transponder? Oh, nice. Indium, emeril. Activated indium. Quartzite? The f do I do with quartzite? We'll take the cytophosphate and the salt because we will need, and the chlorine, because we'll need those for underwater. Lithium. What the hell do I do with lithium? Man, I got materials. I don't even know what the hell to do with them. Alright, we had a good chunk of the rare metals that we need. Oh wait, there's cadmium too. It's activated, but I think we can reverse it. What if... Ah, see it switch back. Damn. Man, that would have been amazing if you could attach a freaking landing bay to it. Yeah, what if we had like the fireplaces to the left and right in space? That'd be pretty cool. Let's get back to the station. Yeah, I guess all the stuff that people have been adding to this have just kind of fallen under the decoration tabs, I assume. Crap, I didn't even make sure they hit. No, we did have enough in land. Okay, never mind. Or maybe they were glitching it. I don't know. I have not spent enough time with the build tools to really know any better. Trade. Man, get out of here. I don't want to trade with you. Seeing you just gives me the blues. Get out of my radar. So Friday, I'm not sure. I think we'll just play whatever we want on Friday. Maybe we'll do some more of the zombie lockdown simulator. See what all the updates are about. Whoa! Check out the station. It's pretty cool. Looks almost like a freaking Reaper. I need it to make the noise. Actually, that's a sound effect we should probably add to the stream. It's freaking the Reaper horn. Everybody knows that. I think even people that haven't never even heard of Mass Effect know what the hell that sound is. Living glass. Ah, we need lubricant to make living glass. Lubricant. We need poop and gamma roots. 400 gamma root. Dang. Lubricant, and it takes 5 regular glass. The regular glass isn't the problem. I think maybe my ship has. I definitely think we have some gamma root. Oh wow. Them just like poofed. Yeah, well, good. We weren't playing a scary game. That's not a scary game. We can play a scary game. Okay, good. Well, we got at least 200 gamma root. We could plant it in our ship and grow more. Maybe that's the best route there. Where did our big boy go? Just like get rid of it? I guess so. So did my other one poof? It did. Okay. I guess you can't take up a whole station for your own nefarious means. Well, I guess this means I gotta spend more. Oh yeah, the ruined walls and stuff are decorations. That's why. Okay. I gotta spend some time farming up decorations because that is not something I have spent any time and effort into. Alright, we are definitely gonna need a living wall. So we can hook up this gamma root. I think it would also be neat if you could take these parts and just remove the dividing wall. I would definitely like to be able to do that. I think that would be very neat. It takes 20 power? What? How do we... guess that's a reactor thing? I definitely don't remember the reactors having a power production thing listed. Alright, maybe I'm the one tripping. Let's go see. Why is this lit up as a trade envoy? I don't know if we have had any slots left for a reactor. Deflect the shields. Designed to power and enhance critical systems. But see, it kind of if the inside of the ship takes power, I definitely feel like these things should list the amount of power that they provide, right? Designed to power and enhance critical systems, warp core performance, flight control. Into the cargo systems. I guess we'll install a reactor. I probably only had the tech slots for that one. I guess let's see if that did the trick. Again, if it takes a 20 power requirement, I need something to tell me how much power my ship is currently producing, right? Or maybe I just don't know where to find that data. See, like now it doesn't say that it takes any amount of power. Maybe it was just like a minimum requirement. And also don't like that you can't use the center divider as the location for things. Like that, that's kind of bothersome. Let's put one there. Put the other one right there. Wait, what happened? Like that one. Are you even what I meant to build? This living wall doesn't look like... This doesn't look like it did before. Did they just change the whole look of it? Because remember we built one during the expedition and it didn't look anything like that. Do you think it's based off of what kind of hab that you put it in? Like maybe this bar set looks different in a different kind of hab. But I think I have all the same kind of... I think I have all the same kind of hab. I think this one's a walkway. Hang on, let's put one in that hab and see what it looks like. But yeah, the last one we built most certainly did not look like that. Let's get rid of that. Let's put it in here. That's what it is, bro. They're different based on the type of hab. So it matters if it's an ambassador class or if it's a Titan class. That's the difference. Very interesting. I do think I would prefer to be able to select which one I had, though. Do we not have the recipe gamma. How is that even? How do I not have it? I mean, that was good info to know that the type of planter varies on the type of ship hab that you have. That is neat. Makes me wonder what... Do I need any of this other stuff? I do need the mission radar, but I don't have another ion battery, which is easily solvable, but I don't feel like solving that too much. All right, let me make sure I didn't have any more gamma root in storage before we go on this quest. Plenty of fungal mold. But not much else. Dang, I might actually have to farm up some freaking salvage data. Damn. And for some reason I can't plant the gamma root because we don't appear to have the recipe, and I don't know why that's even a thing. Alright, we're gonna have to check we're gonna have to check the Nexus. Well, hi there, Mr. Scott Bubbles. It's good to see you, handsome. Where'd you run off to? Why'd you leave me all by my lonesome? Mr. Shabubblies, Shabubblies, ooze, 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 ooze. Yeah, I gotta spend some time on a save file, because clearly there is a ton that we don't have to mark. Actually, this is probably more of a gardener thing, right? This would be that Gek NPC quest line. Maybe? Let's go... Oh, that's pretty sweet looking. That's a very sleek freaking Corvette. I want to go check that out. Maybe we get some inspiration. Don't mind me, bro. I'm checking out your ship. Eh? No, they haven't really decorated the inside. The outside looks really... Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that lag, bro. Yoink, Scoob. What's the actual Quicksilver quest? 400. Holy frame drops, bro. Alright, alright, alright. We, that's gotta go. Much better. There were way too many people running around here. To merge base parts and ship parts? I figured it had to be some kind of glitch. What is this even? Construction? Oh my god. Yeah, I need to learn all this stuff, bro. Especially if we're gonna... Cuboid rooms. I thought they did away with those. I thought this whole tab was just gone. Okay. Alright. A window projector. I don't know what the hell that is. An automated trap. An autonomous fishing device. Oh. That would be very handy on a water planet, wouldn't it? What I'm looking for, 'tis not here. We definitely want the deep water. Luckily, we got most of the deep water stuff. We just don't have the square chamber. We got a bunch of posters we can unlock. A bunch of... Oh my god, yeah, I've spent no time learning the decorations, and there's so many. Okay, I don't remember this tab at all. So, yeah. That's cool. Oh yeah, so this weekend I am definitely going to play some No Man's Sky, and I am going to farm the hell out of some freaking salvage data. Because clearly we were missing out on a... But, oh cool, it actually was here. Alright. Oh my god, so we need one more salvage data. Love how Sherbert's just chilling there. Honestly, Camellia, you should have. It's a shame you never met Squish. Squish was our stream kitty. It's like pretty much the whole basis for the stream logo. The black kitty wrapped around my face. He was the most chill, loviest kitty like ever. But yeah, he's in like all the old streams. He was in my face all the time, pacing back and forth, snuggling up under my chin, you name it. He was all about it. I think about every planet has salvage, doesn't it? Like, we shouldn't have to go anywhere special to get salvage data. We're just kind of killing a little bit of time at the moment to just kind of get prepped for the underwater escapade that will go on next time we play this. I don't think an abandoned planet's going to do it. I mean, honestly, this overgrown planet should have salvage models. Let's go to the Bountiful Moon. That should definitely have salvage data. Oh, Mr. Sherbert. Sweet little kitty bitty. Even those nuzzles. You're mine, Sherbert. You gotta be sure you scent your kitty. Let him know that cat is yours. Mine, Sherbert. Poor Sherbert's been depressed lately because Miss Sparkles passed away. That was his actual sister. We found both of them under a dumpster and rescued them. They were both, well, Miss Sparkles wasn't fat, but Miss Sparkles wasn't very bright, was she, Sherbert? I'm sorry that she liked to play in the road. That's why when I see you outside, I have to remind you that you are not an outdoor kitty. You are not an outdoor kitty. You ain't got the street smarts. Ugh. I need freaking salvage data. I guess the good thing here is we can collect ship parts while we go about getting the salvage data. I gotta remember what the hell the icon was for the salvage data. Please tell me that those are also located on this planet, because that would suck if they're not. Oh, good, we got buried tech modules is what we're after. And unfortunately, none of them seem to be in the direction of... Actually, I don't even see the ship part icons now. Oh, that one's like right here. Yeah, let's get that. Ooh, I like the colors on this planet. Fortunately, we don't have to break these. We can just walk up and... Or maybe not. Just one? Oh, two. Okay, good. I was about to say, man, it's going to be one of them planets. Luckily, it does not take much time to gather up a decent amount of salvage data. We could look for a planet with gamma root, but oh, that is a cool looking bug. You know, that's one thing we never did is like there was a whole update around bugs, and we just never at the time found a planet with the bugs on it. Like there was a whole DLC / expedition. Like basically it was kind of built around Starship Troopers. Like look at this thing. It doesn't seem hostile. Dude, can we feed you? I mean, admittedly, you would be a really cool pet. You were ugly as though, bro. I don't know that I even have any pet slots left. Well, you were not a hard kill. We got a juicy thorax. I walk around the gym and tell that to the ladies. Damn, girl, you got a juicy thorax. Then they usually just like hurt me. Man, this place has hostile flora everywhere. I guess we could have just scanned it instead, yeah. Salvage data. That's why we came up here, so can't be far away, right? Oh, we did get it. We got it. Let's get this one. I got distracted by the big bug with the juicy thorax. Boink. I was really hoping we could find these crossing paths with the salvage containers, because that would be... Oh man, that's a whole different bug. It's a bug planet. It's a vicious planet. Alright, that bug update was way cooler than I thought. Like I'm pretty sure this is the first bug planet we found. It is wild. I'm pretty happy they're not hostile, because they creep me out. I bet they feed on these things. Out grazing, and then you get eaten by a gigantic freaking spiky beetle. Sure. Oh, it's 746. It's not 4 anything. It's 746. We'll get this salvage container, and then I'm going to wrap it up and see if I can't finish season 8 of Rick and Morty. And we will be back Friday on Twitch, and we will either jump back to Zombie Lockdown Simulator and check out whatever's been updated, or we will continue and probably finish House of Ashes. We'll see how it goes, as usual, see how I feel. And of course, if y'all have any alternative recommendations, y'all are always welcome to message me and ask me to play something else. I have no problem with that. I wonder how I would know if I even found a better ship part. Because there's so many, it's hard to keep track of. Like I said, I'm kind of bothered that it doesn't tell you the rank of the part until you install it on the ship. Or maybe it's a combination of various parts that make them that way. I don't know yet. So I really haven't seen anything other than the C rank. I feel like you could buy salvage data, but I don't have any data to support that claim. Oh man, just scanning creatures is giving me like almost 275,000 units. I forgot we had some pretty crazy scanner upgrades. Like you get 1,000% upgrades. Or thousands of percent. Give me that salvage container. Get the salvage, we get the data, and then we get the checks. In that order. I wonder if you can find rare ship parts on any planet. It's just a matter of, actually finding them. It keeps giving me these Sentinel boundary maps. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe you can request ship modules from Sentinel stations. Actually, I think you can. I guess we could do that before we end the stream. We got 10 minutes. This hazard's a pain in my ass. Alright. Let's actually summon my shippy ship. Because it has the thruster recharger, whereas my Corvette does not. Alright, Starborn Runner. I actually think this particular ship was especially made for like surface level zooming. Sentinel Pillar. I like with these things you don't actually have to mess with the sentinels, you just gotta blast the shit out of the pillars. I still want to go back and try this in VR again at some point. Actually, my mining beam probably, that'll be fine. Oof. Let it heat up and take care of the rest. I don't think you actually need to destroy the sentinel itself. You just gotta rid yourself of the pillar. Harvestable sentinels. Get out. Is it just those three? Take care of the big one. Actually, I think that's all you gotta do. Boundary nodes exposed. Shut down the Sentinel forces. Man, disabled. Extract with weapons technology. What if we access the logs? Voice of the Hive. Return to main controls. Yeah, I guess you just got extract weapons tech. I guess you can't get shipped parts out of that. Oh my god, that is awful. No tanks. Perhaps... maybe not all of them? Maybe the weapon isn't always the option? Let's do one more, just to make sure, and then I got to bounce. Our planet is Pierogies Numero. Numero uno Pierogies. Alright, where is that? Just go up a little bit. Oh, right there. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Sweet little rainstorm coming in. Man, I really hope they do a whole update revolving around getting rid of the pop-in. Like, Pop-in has just always been so crazy in this game. Oh, once you take out a sentinel pillar, I guess they just don't come to fight back. Why is that out there? That's the first time I've seen like a sentinel barrel just sitting around like that. I wonder if the wildlife maybe killed it. Alright, where's the... Oh, there it is. Pretty hard to see once the weather kicks off. Sentinels currently to see. Extract weapons tech. I guess you do not get ship parts as an option. Abandoned freighters do. Abandoned freighters absolutely offer you ship parts as a reward. I think we might have to go and do that. And see if we get anything better. Do I even have anything? Do I have one of those distress thingies? Anomaly detector, that's not what I'm looking for. No, I would have to go back to the Nexus and get one. Because you get a free, you can get them from asteroids, or you could get them from the dude in the Nexus. All right, squishy people. It is time for us to riggedy wrap it up. As I said, we will be back Friday, and we'll be over on Twitch, most likely. And we will most likely be playing Zombie Lockdown Sim, or continue on with House of Ashes. But next, Medros, Kamuya, anybody out there in the lands of the lurk, I appreciate y'all being here. And yo, Sherbert. Sweet Sherbert. Yeah, y'all have a good one. Be safe. Check y'all Friday over on most likely the Twitch, but you never know. Again, I'm trying to get that partner back here on YouTube too, so hi Sherbert. Jeez. But yeah, take care y'all. Be safe and see y'all next time.